Hey, this is Martin Lucas, CEO of Master Mindset. We are talking about the eCommerce North event. I'm very pleased to say that we have Sebastian, who's the head of user experience at the Park Group, join us today. How are we doing today, Sebastian?
Good, Martin. Very good. Yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm really well. I'm looking forward to getting to know you. So let's crack into that, shall we? So let's start with your talk. Why should people come to it? What is your experience?
Okay, so Park Group PLC, we're proud to say we are the UK's leading gift card and gift voucher and Christmas savings business. We're celebrating 50 years this year, so it's a big milestone for us. A business that started in 1967.
Yeah.
E-commerce now accounts for 90% of our £400 million plus turnover.
Wow.
So we, as an entire business, we are extremely proud of the way that every department has embraced digital transformation. And we're now past the journey of digital transformation. Now we're fully focused on digital optimization. Our mission as a business is to ensure every customer experience is continually measured, tested, and improved to deliver healthy growth. And we've been doing that year on year. And that's another accolade to the business. So my talk will be charting the journey that Park Group have been on, and I'll be including a wide variety of case studies, and I'll be sharing some of the key e-commerce learnings that we've discovered along the way. In terms of myself, my career spans 20 years within the e-commerce sector.
Okay.
Enjoyed playing a lead role in continually optimizing multi-channel digital experiences. And I've worked for quite a wide variety of businesses, for the likes of Waitrose, quite a few football clubs, Arsenal, Tesco's, and even helped the likes of NetJets, who are a big player in the private aviation business.
Very cool.
Yeah, the talk will be about charting Park Group's journey, the digital transformation it's been on, and really focusing on some of the key lessons that we've learned, and hoping that by sharing that with the wider community, certainly in the Northwest, regarding e-commerce, that can help other peers with challenges that they're facing today.
Brilliant. It's great insight. Okay, so there's some fantastic numbers in there, and there's obviously a lot of experience that you're bringing to the table in the organisation itself as well. How would you summarise what are the benefits and gains of coming to the talk?
I'd say whether your e-commerce business is large or small, we all share the same challenges.
Mm-hmm.
If you chart the full customer life cycle, from the marketing challenges of building brand awareness to increasing market share, through to obviously product development, converting visitors, improving those user journeys, maximizing those satisfaction levels, and increasing those all important retention metrics to keep those customers coming back to your online store. At each stage of the customer funnel, my talk will give those real-world examples of the challenges that Park Group have faced and how these were approached, and the solutions that brought us success in moving us forward on our journey of digital optimization.
Brilliant insight. Okay, so let's look at the bigger picture, right? So we've got this huge e-commerce event for the North. You've got a lot of inspirational talkers like yourselves. You've got a lot of exhibitors. Why do you think people should come to the show itself?
For me, this is a real milestone for the North. The e-commerce show North is the largest gathering of e-commerce businesses outside of London.
Yeah.
As a business, Park Group are extremely proud to play a part in really shining the beacon for digital businesses in the North and the Northwest. For me, this show is a fantastic opportunity. Certainly, if you're based in the North, it's on your doorstep, and we're going to be sharing in. And I think for anyone who's at all remotely involved in anything to do with digital, and today in this marketplace, you have to be there on the forefront. You will be able to learn from industry innovators, those disruptors who are coming in and completely shaking up the way businesses run today. You'll be learning from well-known brands in the e-commerce sector, and there'll be a packed schedule of talks. There'll be Q&A sessions, and we'll all be sharing our approaches to key challenges that the e-commerce industry faces every day. So we'll be learning together. Alongside the talks, you obviously get the chance to network with thousands of like-minded e-commerce professionals and there'll also be the chance to discover new technologies, as there'll be a huge range of the North's leading e-commerce suppliers. I think as we're careering forward at lightning speed in a sector that's brimming with technical innovation and inspirational creativity, we can continue to address our customers' ever-growing digital needs. But we always have to keep our eyes on the horizon as we do this. The eCommerce Show North, for me, will ensure you have the competitive advantage you need for the challenges of today and the vast opportunities that present themselves of tomorrow.
Okay. And so it's great insight. And then getting back focused on yourself, what would you say has brought you success?
That's a good question. I'd say there's many factors involved in making an e-commerce business a success, and each facet is almost as important as the next. From research and planning through to marketing, product development, prototyping, developing, testing, optimizing, and supporting. Obviously, you've got compliance, finance, and security in there as well. At Park Group, we found the secret to success is to ensure every step of the process and every professional involved in moving the project forward is all working towards the same common goal. And that common goal is putting the customer's needs first. That's something that we embed in everything we do. We not only encourage, but we actually celebrate walking in the customer's shoes as often as possible. And that's not just the UX department, that's every department. We want people to live and breathe and walk alongside the customer as they do the journeys that we set out and design for them and improve for them and optimize for them. And we want to ensure that us as a business and everyone in the business is just as happy in the experience of using our services as we are in delivering them. Yeah. So we've got that mantra of always walking in the customer's shoes, but we've got a real relentless approach to ensuring the customer's experience is not just acceptable, but it is exceptional. So always go above and beyond. And the main thing is just never stand still. We're in the tech sector. We cannot stand still for a minute. We've got to keep moving forward, keep driving forward. So our ever ongoing challenge is just to research, innovate, test, and repeat. Do that day in, day out, and we love it. We thrive on it. And at Park, our greatest satisfaction is knowing our business, our products, and our customer experiences they're actually making a positive difference to a customer's life. And that's what we're all after. The cherry on top is that not only are we making a positive difference to customers' lives, but that is validated by our customer ratings going up and the key business metrics rising year on year. Great,
fantastic. And what would it be what's the best tip that you have for anyone out there?
I think it ties into my previous answer in terms of what's brought us success. It is to learn, to innovate, to test, to analyze and repeat. I'd say no matter where you are in the company, whatever age you are, whatever your background, just embrace technology in all its forms. Welcome change and never get comfortable. The day you find yourself not learning, not pushing forward, not challenging convention, not trying new technology, in whichever form it is, then that's the day where change has to happen. I think the greatest risk to any business, digital and otherwise, is just remaining in your comfort zone, and just keep on pushing the boundaries, keep on innovating, keep on questioning, and if you keep on doing that, then success will be close behind. We are in a sector where customers demand more. So as a business, you have to be more demanding, not only of your entire business, of your products, of your team. Exceed those customer expectations at every opportunity, and you'll find that the e-commerce sector there is no better place to be.
Okay, wonderful. Now we're going to move on to that magical thing that is hindsight, right? So what's the one thing that you wish somebody had told you 10 or 20 years ago?
I think the most important lesson I've had in my career in the e-commerce sector is that you should never ever assume you know what the customers want.
Okay.
So I suppose the flip side of moving forward at lightning speed is that you want to get things out to market quickly.
Yeah.
And in doing so, you may have to cut some corners along the way, take some shortcuts, make some decisions that you may assume is what the customer wants. And I'm very heavily involved in the UX movement, and it's taken quite a while for it to take hold as an established and key part of the business decision making for a lot of e-commerce businesses, especially large ones, the likes like Park Group of this sort of scale. UX has taken a good 5 to 10 years to really mature and become an intrinsic part of those key decisions. I think a lot of businesses, whether large or small, can fall into that trap that they assume they know what the customers want, and they assume they know what they think because they are in that sector. They live and breathe the particular market sector that they're in. But this is the real lesson that I learned. Regardless of what I think, you think, what the MD or the CEO thinks, all that really matters is what the customer thinks. And the solution to that is really simple. You just ask them. Ask the customer what it is they're thinking, and they will let you know. They will let you know gladly and happily. And if you are then to turn those responses from customers into action as quickly as possible, you will find that you will have the greatest advocates for your business. So obviously, as businesses, we do a great deal of market research, market analysis, data analysis. But I'd say alongside that, the more you can do user testing, whether locally or remotely, the more you can meet customers, see them using your products in their local environment, on their phones. You can see how they react to your e-commerce user journeys, and you can really see what they think about your product. When you start doing that, you very quickly start to see the holes in what you're providing, the potential areas that you can improve and build on, and those areas that will help you grow in the future. So speak to customers, be with them on that journey, learn from them, and they'll give you all the information you need to continue on this great path of digital optimization.
Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic insight. Thank you, Sebastian. So there you go. So we're talking about the e-commerce show North. We're talking about lots of innovators. You've got a great opportunity to register for this event, whether you're a founder, a business owner, whether you're a head of a department, you look after sales, marketing, design, UX, whatever it happens to be. You've got an opportunity to meet people like Sebastian. And that, I think, is a strong enough reason to come along to the e-commerce show North. Sebastian, head of user experience at Park Group, I, for one, will be in the front row watching your talk. So we really appreciate you coming on and sharing your insight. It was epic. Thank you.
Pleasure.